Welcome to Uriah Jokes Podcast. Here's a joke. I wanted to do an interview with a vampire, but he wouldn't give me the time of day. What the hell? Now welcome your host that gives nobody the time of day because he's an antisocial moron that has trouble speaking with one-on-one, which is why he has a podcast, which is why he does stand-up comedy. Uriah Wesman. I did interview a vampire, though. You just do it at nighttime. Fantastic. I'm Uriah, and this is my podcast. Got a nice pen here. $5. Pro, pen, equipment. I mean, it's not much of a pod or cast, but it is mine. There are a lot more successful pods than mine, but at least when the years go by, I will be able to tell my kids that will grow up to despise and resent me that at least I tried. And that's the bare minimum, is just trying. Money saver. Fantastic. Hit that like and subscribe button. Now we got a recurring segment, Economy Tomorrow. Why? What did you get for this? What'd you get for us? What do you got for us? Well, I don't know what you're talking. Are you talking to me? You are me and I is you. Class 4 writer's stroke going on here. We could open up an egocentric forward yoga shop. With that saying, well, as Avril Lavigne would say, why do you have to make things so complicated? Luckily, the only thing complicated about this Economy Tomorrow segment is that we don't just move on from the rocky sentence there. That probably caused an earthquake, and I'm not even talking about the groundbreaking money-saving information you're about to learn. Now get a pen, get a piece of paper. You got those? You found them? Now toss them out of there, you moron. That's what your memory is for. Now, money-saving tip. Use your neighbors. Using your neighbors is an excellent resource for asking for eggs, seasoning, or really anything depending on your level of skill, likability, and above all, confidence. That's why I talk like this, confidence. Sprinkle in some pushiness of a door-to-door salesperson. You listening Hollywood, still a progressive over here. The possibilities are endless, but only if you're sleeping. I once saw my friend Jack Oak, a renewed economist, and moron with a tree name. He knocks on the door, and once they gave him their TV, jewelry, and eggs. I never seen anyone work that fast. Even had a moving truck ready to go with a couple of guys. Sometimes he even takes his neighbor's dog for a few days and then collects a reward. Wait, that's extortion and dog napping. What the hell? Let's move on. Let's get out of here. We're gonna keep the segment because we need to keep it for time, but that's ridiculous. I say, you can knock on the door twice a year. That door is heaven's door. That's what Guns N' Roses were talking about, the usefulness of neighbors. Heaven was their neighbor. They were knocking on heaven's door. That was his neighbor. They don't even have to be neighbors. You don't even have to be neighbors. Use the radius of 25 miles and you won't pay for eggs again. Be careful not to freeload over someone else's territory. Never freeload a freeloader. Freeload for freeloader. then the only eggs you're gonna get is on your house. Trick or treat, it's a trick. Remember to send the thank you card promo code Hallmark10. Send it in the mail. Better yet, hand deliver the thank you note to them, and whoops, stores are closed. Whoops, got any eggs? Boom. You won't need to crack into your savings account when you got neighbors around. You won't need to crack into your savings account when you got neighbors around. You won't need to crack into your savings account when you got neighbors around. You won't need to crack into your savings account when you got neighbors around. You won't need to crack into your savings account when you got neighbors around. You won't need to crack into that savings account when you got neighbors around. That's going to be a jingle for somebody. Copyright it, freedom. Everyone, we've got the goods, we've got the money. Plan your cards right and land a unit in an apartment building. You won't step a foot in a grocery store ever again. And maybe the only time you're gonna go back in the grocery store is to return those eggs and make some money. This crow loves it, we're loving it. Stay tuned next time to find out how to trick your kids into handing over their piggy bank.